Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry, future me right here because I had some audio issues during the intro of this car review. So again, I'd like to thank Ford Philippines here at BGC Amphitheater for this all-new Ford Territory Hybrid. So back to past me couple days ago. This territory has been long awaited already here in the Philippines, and of course one of the most popular models as well here. Now there's a lot of changes, of course, besides the hybrid system with this territory. So apart from, so by the way, this is the Titanium X top of the line model. So you have a full functioning LED light bar that stretches all the way across. Limited to the first 100 units. We have a glowing Ford logo here, which is a nice touch. And don't worry, any chance the 101st person to buy this vehicle, this will come as an accessory. And you have the same amount of ground clearance at 185 millimeters. On the side profile, it's generically the same like with the previous iteration, but this time you're running on 235, 50, and 19 series tires and wheels respectively. And along too, you have a hybrid logo on the cladding itself. And here at the rear of the all-new Ford Territory Hybrid, well, again, like that of the previous iteration, everything remains unchanged. However, there are just few bits added on with this new model. So you get a hybrid badge over here, and of course, being the top of the line X, a Titanium X model rather, everything is all blacked out, which I like. And part of the top of the line goodness, you have an electronic tailgate. And as you can see, the boot space remains exactly the same. But there's something that I like about this Ford Territory Hybrid. Unlike some other hybrid models out there, since this has a smaller battery than usual, you have a space saver donut type tire. How about that? Now powering all the Ford Territory Hybrids, hence the name, this one is still mated to the same 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. So the engine alone produces 150 horsepower and 230 Newton meters of torque. Fun fact, that is actually 8 horsepower less than the conventional ICE model. But this time, being the hybrid, once again, this one is mated to a 1.83 kilowatt hour battery. So the battery alone produces 218 horsepower and 315 Newton meters of torque. There is no official figures of the combined figure, but I'm very keen to test that out myself. And sorry, I'm a bit lazy. This is actually the trend. So anyway, they're powered by the same. Yeah, you get the point. Sorry. Now, here in the interior of the all-new Ford Territory Hybrids, remember this is the top of the line Titanium X model. Actually, everything remains unchanged, almost unchanged rather, with the design language here. But there are few notable changes. Electronic adjustments for the driver's seat only, but there's a lot of green stitches now and a lot more leather material all around, like here in the door card, squeegee material here on top of the dashboard itself, along to here with the steering wheel. And this being the Titanium X van, you have the adaptive driver assistance systems available with this model, which is a nice touch. And yeah, everything is mostly the same, like here for your climate control functions, your wireless charging pad, and same here too with the middle, you have your rotary gear shifter, a lot of buttons for the infotainment system and for your parking stuff, cup holders, very large center console box with a movable tray. I think this is a new bit if not mistaken. And underneath you have a extra cubby space along to with one of each type A, type C USB ports, and a 12-volt socket. Now according to Ford, these are now updated 12.3-inch screens, so one for your instrument cluster and for your infotainment system. So as they say, this has a new processor chips. Everything now is much faster than usual, and of course this is equipped with a 360-degree camera. And up above, you have a panoramic sunroof that stretches all the way to the rear seats. These are all of your controls, along to with your lights, some visor, vanity mirror with LED lights, just not opening at the moment. Don't extend, but of course the quality being Ford, it's very good. And this now being the updated Territory, you have a nice two-tone scheme now for the seats. It's black and white, and again with the green stitching. And the other reason why you should buy this all-new Ford Territory Hybrid, so same gubbins here on the door card, lot of squeegee and leather soft pads. The space here remains again unchanged like that of the Territory Sport. That's the last Territory model that I've driven. I mean, look, without even adjusting the front seat, even despite too with the panoramic sunroof, I am 5'4" only, everything here is very spacious. I love it. So you get 2 map pockets on either side, 2 sets of air conditioning vents and USB Type-C ports. And in the middle here, you have a central armrest with 2 cup holders, and like the ones in front, you have the same color scheme for the rear seats. And if I sit here in the middle, not much. Actually, there's no transmission tunnel, which is good So the cushion here in the middle is a little bit softer than either left or right side of the seat. So wherever you sit here at the rear of the all-new Ford Territory Hybrid, it's going to be one comfortable experience. Now, first drive with this all-new Ford Territory Hybrid Titanium X. So a little bit surreal now. We're driving on pure EV mode. And few more stuff here that I've noticed in the infotainment system. So there's new driving modes and staying modes too. So of course, naturally, I left it in the sport mode because I want this as heavy as possible. But overall, it's still pretty light on its feet. And we're already running 30 kilometers per hour. The engine has not kicked in yet whatsoever, I think. I mean, it's very smooth, the transition. And this is mated to a 2-speed direct hybrid transmission. So I can feel immediately like off the line. The transmission is set more on the comfort and smoother side of things rather to be a very fast straight line drag racing vehicle. So at least there's that. So like all hybrid vehicles, remember this specific one doesn't need to charge, so the engine can do that by itself, which is a nice thing, so you don't have to worry about charging whatsoever. And despite only being a very small 1.83 kilowatt hour battery, like it says here, we have around 27 kilometers of pure EV range left, enough to go around this test route without even flooring this at all. So I will just only demo once. So let's try now sport mode, and just to demonstrate the torquiness of this vehicle. Oh, okay. Adun. Okay, now you can hear the engine a little bit more active than usual. So again, here's a clear row one time. Okay. Yeah. So it's very, very eager to put its power down. So I really wish we can have the full detail on how much this actually produces combined, both engine and the electric motor itself. But make no mistake, it's already very, very peppy. But for once, we're not going to floor this around because we're just driving here around in BGC. And another addition too, I think this one's a new one too. We have a corner camera once you're indicating left and right now. And still I believe this is now the engine on, but still it's very seamless and it's still very, very quiet. That's what I like with this all new Territory Hybrid. There's a lot of upgrades now, and being a hybrid too, there's a lot of modes too you can do with the braking system. And despite again being a hybrid, the brake feels actually one of the best ones I've encountered in any hybrid crossovers. Ford have literally nailed this vehicle from top to bottom. Since the previous facelifted Ford Territory was already good, imagine yourself driving this all-new hybrid. And of course, the fuel economy will be a lot better now than usual. And going back to the older Ford Territory, let's say with the sport model, because that's the last Territory I've driven, despite that as well having a dual clutch transmission, that one is smooth, but having this now mated to a 2-speed DHT with the hybrid system, this is way more smoother now than usual. And the rest is again pretty much the same. Last mentioned, we have the rotary shifter. The NVH, I think, as well improved just a tad, even though you have the panoramic sunroof above. So despite as well this being only powered by the front wheels, again, put it to sport mode and floor it a bit. Oh wow, okay, she pulls. So that was just in a sport mode. So let's try now eco mode and see how this fares out, and put the steering now in standard mode. Okay, this is much lighter than usual, so you can feel a little bit of a delay now with the throttle, but it will still keep you in EV mode more than usual now, which is a nice thing. And yeah, that's all I have to say with this Ford Territory Titanium X Hybrid. So now for the cost of all of this, again, Ford literally know what they're doing. This one stands at 1,599,000 pesos. Literally one of the best bang for the buck hybrid crossovers that you can buy out there. And yeah, that's all I have to say with this all-new Ford Territory Hybrid. Again, I'd like to thank everyone here at Ford Philippines here for the launch of this Ford Territory Hybrid, and to everyone involved here in this test drive review. So there will be more. I will try out after this the Territory Trend Hybrid, so to see on how it fares out. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more Ford reviews coming right up. Bye-bye.